So in this video, John and I are going to share with you the techniques of a standing induction. This is very powerful, and you saw in one of those clips, in fact I'll add that clip back in right now, because it's really a pretty good clip, where you did a variation of the speed trance induction standing up. Let me just add that clip in again, even though I might have previously shown it.
Stiff as a board, stiff as a board. All that drops is your head. Stare at my finger, not my face. Sleep. All the way down, stiff as a statue.
And you'll notice there that John used primarily his hand motions and strategy and our pattern, but still a standing induction, or really any hypnotic induction, is going to be based on the body of knowledge that we had before. This cerebellum butterfly is a little more difficult because we don't have balance standing up. And so using an induction where a person falls onto you, a shock induction, is what we both primarily use when we're doing standing induction. So John, why do we want to do a standing induction? What's the value of it?
Well, sometimes you don't have a chair. You're doing a street show or something, and what are you going to do? You're going to find a chair someplace? It's very hard to do sometimes. Sometimes you're sitting somebody on an edifice on the end of a railing. There was some video we shot of that. So there's a cement wall with a railing on top of it or something, or a gate, and that's a challenge. So sometimes you want to drop somebody on your shoulder. Now, if you're first getting started out doing this, I would suggest use people smaller than yourself to learn this with. And make sure that you describe this exactly as the way I'm going to teach this to you. This is really important. Everything I say, everything I do is about a gentle forehead landing on this shoulder, for example. You have to make sure that they understand that as you set this up, because you're also explaining to them not only on a conscious level, but a subconscious level, and they're understanding with their subconscious mind what they're supposed to actually do. You don't want noses landing into your shoulder and bleeding. You don't want people breaking their teeth on your shoulder. Somebody was talking about the fact that maybe if you're more bony, that might be an issue. I think
I want to do it gently when I do a standing induction, because I don't want people to hurt their head when they fall into a chest of steel.